My name is Sage Francis. Boing, oing, oing.
Hey, I'm not Sage. I'm Dibbs.
I'm Dose.
Hey, I'm Slug.
I'm Buck.
And I'm Gel.
This is Prem Rock.
And this is Curly Castro.
This is Brother Ali, and you're watching DOD45.
45.
Keep it right here. There's a lot of things happening here that you're not going to get anywhere else.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? Stop what you're doing and listen.
DOD45. This is the DOD45 show, drawing over discussions 45 minutes with a special guest. Welcome. I'm your host and resident artist, Tai of Art by Tai, joined by my awesome co-host, Adrienne Taiwali'i. In each of these DOD45 episodes, we sit down with a special guest, someone we admire and are inspired by, and we dive into meaningful discussions. But here's the twist. While we're chopping it up with our guest, I'll also be creating live artwork that unfolds in real time. I set a 45-minute timer, grab my pen, and create a one-of-a-kind piece of art for our guest while we chat. So stick around to experience the creative process in action, hear some great stories, and maybe even learn something new and unexpected about today's guest. Peace. DOD45. Oh, hello, fellow humans.
People of Earth.
Okwa Tenzin Wan.
How are you?
Hello, Adrienne.
Yo, Adrienne. We did it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tai of Art by Tai, and again, this is Adrienne. She's always here. It's my co-host, the DOD45 co-host, Adrienne. Welcome everybody. If you're new here, this is our show called the DOD45 show, and this is gonna hopefully just be like a 10-minute presentation or the official announcement to the Resistance 45 A and B side protest tracks that we're releasing as part of a whole larger thing. What we're gonna do here is just introduce them, talk about them a little bit, and then you can listen to the songs here with us. You're going to hear them first. You'll be the first people, other than the people who've been on the song or who recorded to the song. You're going to be the first people to hear it. But real quickly, just mention a few things. We haven't had an episode in quite a while, and I think if you care, maybe you deserve an explanation. You actually don't deserve it, but if you care, here's an explanation to why we haven't had an episode out for a while. We've been grinding. We've been out here grinding. Art by Tai, our business Art by Tai, that pays the bills, and we have to feed that monster. So we have to be out there doing the work. Festival season doesn't stop. It does stop in the winter, but not really. We've been down in Florida for the last 6 weeks. Yeah, we've just been grinding. So this show, the DOD45 show, it's for myself one of the most meaningful things. Not most meaningful, but it's a very meaningful to me. But it doesn't pay the bills just yet. Who knows? It probably never will. But that's just the honest truth about it. The good news is after our 2026 grind, things will be shifting for us. There's a lot happening in Adrienne and myself in our world. There's a lot going on, and there'll be a lot going on in 2026 for us. But hopefully after this year, my goal is to free up real time to allow me to focus again, not focus, but allow me to do more DOD45 stuff the way that I'd like to. In short, what's that mean, Adrienne?
That you're going to mansplain it in long?
Yeah. No. That means episodes will come when episodes come. All right. So real quickly, here's what's in the pipeline, and then we'll listen to these songs. We have an episode in the can, recorded, done with Blueprint. That episode is done. I just need to find the time to edit it, and then we'll drop it. But I promise it's coming. We also have an Old Blue Live episode with Jivin' Scientist's performance at our gallery. We did that. We recorded that. Last fall. Yeah, I still need to edit that, but we will be dropping that ASAP, I promise you. That one's a special. It's a cool performance with Runt and Fenn, Jivin' Scientists. We also still need to record our episode with Mr. Dibbs. It's going to be a quick post-tour chat. And in that episode, we're going to be dropping the video of his entire set from the last Atmosphere tour with Sage Francis, Kool Keith, R.A. the Rugged Man. That's going to be a short one, but the purpose for it is we want to drop the video that I created for Dibbs' set, but he also wants to drop the live
Audio.
live audio. Yeah. So that'll be like a 2-part thing. You'll get Dibbs' live audio from the tour and the video that I did for it. If you didn't get a chance to get to that tour, or you showed up late and missed Dibbs' set, whatever, you're one of those people to show up late to shows. But the video and Dibbs' set, it's I don't even have the words for it. It's really incredible, and we want you to see those. So
Yeah,
at
you
some
put a lot of work into that.
Yeah.
We both did, really.
Yeah, put a lot of work into it, and we'd like it to get it out to the masses. So that will be, who knows when we're gonna have time to record that, but that's in the agenda. We have a handful of people we've been talking to record with. They're just waiting for our time to open up. The guest list for the show continues to be stupid good. As I mentioned, things will come when they come. But all of those things have to wait just a moment, because we had to drop this, the thing you're here for, this morning. That's the thing you're here listening to these talking heads for. So here it is. The reason we're here, we're building towards our big announcement on July 14th. That's my birthday. That's when we'll officially be announcing the DOD45 compilation, the 45 LP. That's a compilation of all these artists who've been on our show. On July 14th, that'll be when we start the pre-orders and the full tiered campaign. And in those tiers, you'll be able to get original drawings from our show, a full color book of all the drawings I've done for all the guests on our show, all the past drawings I've done. That's over 100 drawings, and a bunch of like cool shit. So all of that will be coming out this summer, the 45 LP. It's all of these artists. So all of these artists, all of these connections, that'll all be coming together on either a quad or a triple vinyl box set called the 45 LP. It's a real thing. It's been a huge undertaking, but it's almost here. But given what's been going on in our country right now, we just couldn't wait for July. And that's how we landed here this moment with this maxi-single or double single release that you're about to listen to, called Resistance 45 A and B side protest. It's 2 tracks of rappers doing it raw. Well, fuck, I don't know. It's 2 tracks of rappers doing their thing, and it's going to be available on our Bandcamp immediately following this broadcast, and it'll be free to download. You can download at our Bandcamp at DOD45.bandcamp.com as soon as this is over. It's free, or pay what you want. But hopefully you'll be down to kick in some coin, because every dollar that you give for the download will go directly to the Immigrant Defense Project. And they're an organization with nearly 30 years of work fighting mass detention and deportation of immigrants in this country. They offer resources. They're an organization at the front lines of the whole crooked system and this whole crooked shit that's happening right now in our nation. So after this episode, go download the release and help out with some coin if you have some. And that all goes to them.
Right.
Other than what Bandcamp takes for theirs, but all the money.
And alternatively, could they just go to the project's website and donate directly?
Yeah, you can just go to immigrantdefenseproject.org. And then there's lots of information on there. I mean, information to show you what's happening. Let's talk about what you're about to hear real quick. And actually, we're going to listen to the B-side track first. And that's because the A-side track is an 11-minute song. So we're going to start with the B-side that's called King Louis the 16th. Not to be confused with King Louis the 14th.
Oh, really?
Yeah, learned that today.
We must have had the wrong letters.
Yeah, the wrong Roman numerals.
Yeah.
So this track we're going to listen to, it's called King Louis the 16th. That's the B-side of Resistance 45. When I was arranging the Guillotine Hype track, I reached out to Old Boy because I thought, Old Boy rhymes. He'd be someone. This is like right up his avenue. He'd be someone that'd be good to go on this. At that time, he said, me and Six Guns are actually working on an Ice track. Sentence from Meter Maids and Baldwin Brothers. Mm-hmm. And we were like, well, it was Old Boy's idea. He's like, maybe we could like combine this somehow or release this somehow. And then a couple of days later, Sentence reached out to me and he said, hey, I think, we're in the same camps together. We've got these 2 songs that are basically speaking about the same bullshit happening. We should just, what's that?
Which is,
or
are you trying not to say it so we don't get shadow banned on YouTube?
Well, the less you say it, the less you get shadow banned.
Okay.
So, but yeah, you'll hear them in the songs.
Okay.
But yeah, we decided we should drop these together and, be able to reach even more people by doing this together. So I was like, fuck yes, let's do it. They had already had most of that happening. So I have less involvement with that track. So I don't have a whole lot of information about it, but it just made sense to release to get these together. So I don't have inside stories about how this track came together, but it is an awesome track, and I'm thrilled that we're releasing these together. I have been corresponding with Sentence for this whole release. Here's a tagline to King Louis the 16th.
Okay.
Their track's a commentary on the inhumane and abhorrent activity unfolding on a daily basis in our streets and worldwide, as well as a voice in the growing chorus of artists who are standing up to it. It features Strange Famous Records alumni Old Boy Rhymes, Sentence 6 Guns, as we mentioned, of Meter Maids and the Baldwin Brothers, Lee Reed and DJ Zoll, as well as Bay Area MC Deucey Clips with Hype Keach on the beat. I promise you, you're going to dig it. Let's just listen to it right now. Let it roll.
Protesting what many called an abuse of power.
But that fat boy never got laid. Now he's on roids doing cosplay, doing got work, wearing SWAT merch, got a cocky swagger like a John Wayne. But these businessmen are doing stock trades, and they robbed the president with blockchains, tossing lots of phosphate grenades on the block. See the shockwave. If you're on the right, if you're born white, if you love Trump, sipping Coors Light, it'll be alright. But if you're not, they're in the porch lights. It's a Fourth Reich. Tell them about Gaza, get cognitive dissonance, blaming it all on your cognitive syllabus. Terrified of the Hajj pilgrimage. Who was the side that keeps bombing these villages? Nazis, like Austrian idiots coming to target Somalian immigrants. Rent a cop has got a little cock and a big gut, just a sloppy degenerate. Used to think he was Diddy Combs, but the biggest cunt is Christy Nome. On the knees for Trump, get it blown with a bitch face full of silicone. Christians in white shirts wanna whitewash a white earth like a psycho on a rampage, killing Muslims there in Christchurch. And these white guys think they're white earth. Everybody giving them a wide berth, but they're waking up a motherfucking giant revolution witnessing a live birth.
Why are you still trying to see through this? Whose land of the free do you think this is? They don't seem to flinch when they beat the shit out of innocent citizens trying to feed the kids. Breathe it in, the air change, their scared faces, barricades. Think it ain't gonna pear-shape till the truck goes up on your bear spray. You're packed into a packed cage and they're packed up in an airplane by some incel who's convinced himself he's saving his homeland like Claire Danes. For these fascist ice was backward, but it's weaponized under their reign. To terrorize the blue districts by bootlickers they barely train. This ain't a game, watch your rights implode. Gonna spy on your apps, every line of code. In the airport, mask up, hide your phone. Use the First Amendment, the Third Reich will know. And this ain't for show, it's a surveillance state. Think being white's gonna make you safe. They building more cages day by day. Why you think they putting names in that database? Shady cats, the racist pastor. People doing evil to make some cash. Maniacs, upholding laws for a felon. That's some crazy math. It's all a plan, all official. Protests get thrown in the cell and whipple. Blow your whistle, they get pulled a pistol. 10 on the sidewalk, 3 through the windshield. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
They are all part of the No Kings movement, which accuses the president of behaving more like a monarch.
Jobless through the dog whistle, daddy, mommy, all the issue. MAGA mob got a long history, trace that back to the colony. Slave catcher, native massacre, paid by them state tax. USA, they blazed the path. USA created fascism, new face, all dog. No backbone, no ball. They don't see no problem with these pedo-fascist policies. Take the mom, take the kids, shoot the face, break the limbs, wave their gun for these rich douches, break they oath to the Constitution, shoot you for a tyrant with poop in his diaper. Losers for life. This whole world hate them ICE agent. Hide the face behind the mask, hide the crime behind the badge, hide from the fear and the shame of shit. No folks wanna see them hang for it. No, Your Honor, followed orders, build the wall, secure the border. They didn't know that they overstepped it. That ain't no legit defense. Lot of cages, lot of agents. Free the kids, ICE replace them. Suddenly the world is safer. Give them life, we celebrate.
Audacity with no pity, untrained with a deranged brain, lames gassed up for Cheeto bag, disgraced face hiding behind a mask. Scaredy cat steady pulling a jack on a brown face. with a can of mace, so sick of the taste. Quick at the tongue full of lies, it has never been a surprise. Open your eyes, the food that you eat that you have on your plate are the hands of my people you swallow with hate. Walking my shoes in the desert heat, you wouldn't last a day with a cup of ice. Fuck you twice, the lines have been drawn, they pulling a heist. Doing it all in the name of Christ, but we are the truth, the pillar of light. Brown man is the fountain, let me get to the point like a mountain. Vocally a Molotov popping off and it's aimed at a fool who's doubting. Out here we making them snow cones, this is now no-go zone. Can I wait till you leave this ozone? Got the clown shoes for you bozos. The paycheck you get is the blood on your hands. When this is all over you won't understand. The plan is fake with a meme of apes and they talking about you wanna make us great. You dirty the slate. The moment that you chose to separate, no coming back from the tail of the tape. Y'all jumped the gun, now you just have to wait.
No kings, no dictators, free America!
Fucking awesome. Awesome. That I have heard the version with Old Boy and Sentence's raps. That's all we've heard because, like I said, DJ Zol's done the mix for both of these tracks, and he's got some personal things happening at home, so it's fucking super dope that Zol came through here at this last minute for us
for both the songs.
On both the songs, yeah. And we literally just got that in, and good man, that is some powerful stuff. That is fantastic, fellas. Fantastic.
Yeah, sounded really good.
Yeah, sounded amazing. I hope that you guys all jeez. Yeah. I don't do reaction videos, so I don't I just wanted you guys to hear these. So yeah, fucking awesome. That's part of that's the B side
on the album too.
Yeah, that track is on the album. So it's like we're calling it.
I mean
yes. So that song will also be on the vinyl release down the road. So that means we need to have Hype Keith in for an episode and Deuce Eclipse in for an episode because everybody on
Lee Reed, have we had?
And Lee Reed. Yeah, we've been planning on doing something with Lee Reed. It's just again time, but yeah. So we got to get the three of them on the show because the DOD45 compilation album is all of our past guests. So yeah, awesome job there, man. The things to say and just like listening to people's lyrics about all the shit that's going on. I'm hopeful that we can add to the. I don't know. I'm not great at these words, but
Descent, maybe.
That's
why they're lyricists.
That's why they are lyricists. and I can speak on. So what we're gonna listen to now is track A on the A side. The track is called Guillotine Hype, and it's 11 minutes and 11 seconds long. There's a reason for that. And the track is kind of all over the place sonically, but in a good way. It feels like the old posse tracks of the underground hip hop scene from way back, and it's really in that spirit. This song started as a track that Slughead built for the vinyl compilation, and for those of you who don't know, Slughead is our son and daughter's band, and when I say our, I mean me and Adrienne. It's their band called Slughead. So they did the initial beat. What they did is they flipped the French children's song Frère Jacques, yeah. And it's also known as Are You Sleeping? They flipped it into something different. That original song is about a monk who overslept and missed the morning bells, when the morning bells are a call to wake up to your responsibilities. So that framing ended up being eerily perfect for a protest track about a country asleep while its neighbors are being disappeared by federal agents. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's this Frère Jacques, or that's how that kind of ties into it. So our daughter Nale, she sings the chorus, and the delay on her vocal is so tight that her words, "Are you sleeping?" actually sounds like she's repeating the word ice. Nobody planned that. The first person to record vocals to the track was Mike Ladd. Mike Ladd lives over there in France. And I think, this hasn't been verified, but I think he heard it as Nale saying ice. And I think that's why his verse took the anti-ice direction.
Or maybe he was just feeling.
Yeah, or maybe he was just feeling it. I don't know. Either way.
By it, because he's still he's still involved in what's happening over here.
Yeah, he absolutely is. And however it happened, It's wild how it's lined up. But once he set that tone with his verse, the song found its identity. Then Staple Mouth recorded a monster verse, then Remy Ruff, and then at that point, the song was done. But given what's been going on in our country and after they murdered Alex Peretti, I felt like we needed to open up the song into a full-on protest posse cut. And so I asked my son to flip the beat into a longer version so we could get more voices on it, because I really wanted to do an extended posse cut. And I promise you, if I could have, I would have had, the song could have ran 2 hours. I wouldn't care. I love it that much. But anyway, after I talked to my son that night, he flipped the beat, did the whole second half of it, and it just blew my mind. I immediately messaged Dose One and asked him for a verse. Within a couple of days, Dose came through with an intense as fuck verse, which really set the tone for the extended version of the track. And in fact, his sub-chorus line became the title, Guillotine Hype. So the track Guillotine Hype was born. His verse allowed me to reach out to a bunch of other people, and the names who said yes to being on this track are just ridiculous. The final lineup of the track is Mike Ladd, Staple Mouth, Remy Ruff, Early Adopted, Dose One, Sage Francis, Curly Castro, Chesky Ramos, Nick Knack, Def C, and Black Lick. Mr. Dibbs came in with the cuts.
Slughead.
Huh?
And
Slughead. Mr. Dibbs came in with the cuts and his signature collage style throughout, and he also did the full outro. Then our hero, DJ Zoll, flew in and did his cuts throughout the whole track, and he did the mix, all while dealing with some personal stuff at home. So he really came through for us for this whole project. So all right, let's listen to the Guillotine Hype right now. Then we'll return, and I've got a few notes that I want to talk about. Then you can go download the thing. And again, both of these tracks will be on the vinyl compilation, but given the circumstances in our nation, they just couldn't wait, and we needed to release these now. So here you go. Let's give it a listen. Guillotine Hype, side A of Resistance 45, A, B side, Protest.
Get the fuck out of our city, you Nazi piece of shit! Get the fuck out of our city!
ICE is a bad batch of Dennis raiders. Wanna be cops, the clan with papers. Deviant deviators from the creator. Gagging on nuts and tech bros and dictators. Tom recruit, the color of paste. The ones that ain't, take the title of waste. That comes from the partner while they swallow the taste. You know how long it takes to eliminate a race? 6 million Aryans died trying to pick up the pace. They at it again, this planet ain't their place. I thought Elijah was crazy, but not these days. The mask is up, yup, that's Yakub's face. If this is really where you from, you treat the planet with grace. You sucking oil like it's cum. That shit is out of space.
Up and ringing the bell, playing the twilight for tales. Some of the suburbs with the bullet for up that sets a crack across the moon. Muted by the residents dead awake with an elusive shipwreck of nightmares to the depth of the precious ocean. This land is sleep, obsolete, captured by the creepy core. Pummeled them back on their feet, the makings of a zombie horde. Prints another blank sheet, the calm before a page to storm. I'm tired of being woken up, just let the colors fade, call it off. Good play with the pushpins on the snooze button. Tossing, turning wide awake, scrolling until I do something. It's all a dream, but is it mine? Shaking in a giant skull, choking on the blue pill, drowning in a wishing well. I wish I could escape this mental cage called Tartarus. Father time is trapped inside, slaying all his followers. Over time, of course, killed by the thing that makes us human. Just let me sleep in peace, unmuted.
Quantum physics in the space-time continuum. I'm losing my ambition as a faint smell of cinnamon. Good day, fair gentlemen, you only need the minimum output before the more you start to killing them. Oh yes, just an everyday occurrence. Genocidal maniacs are all in a convergence. Powerless civilians in a state of an emergence. Corrosion of humanity, daylight detergent. And this is where we are in humanity. Everything is turning into fucking insanity. And please don't be misled to thinking this was suddenly. It's all just a fallacy, alternative reality. Don't care what you say as I don't care. Phosphorus flares, then fabric tears. He who dares wins. No fair.
green jacket, who gives a shit? Less is Bovino's trench. Laughing stock of Minnesota, port in Bombay before the court order. Drive on to ice like coaches, stretch Continental, watch for hawks on a block in government Reynolds. Stay with a blade like Hans, wanna be pigs pulling kids in the cars. Open season, Christy Gnome hunting laws, get put down in the street like her dog. SS cosplayers, cowgirls reassigned, look what you left behind.
Blood clots of the between wanna be more common last all before people come ham hard. Let me not stop them henchmen kept left it one round in the cage now through fourth grade now fast can't pass entrance exams and Comcast looking has automatic weapons face mask amnesty badge and concentration camps and also goes to World War II veterans still can make men never know testosterone and adrenaline whites only Super Bowls are heaven when you lie dead in Christ miraculous dirt me escalated to meat maker don't work there's no ivory doll baby you can take off your shirt before flexing get more pearly perks there's no fucking cherubs and hawks you're a mark inspired to die with an insult twinkling eye no matter how hard you try get ego power and penises diddling witnessing the actions and then comments in history second and all broken humans shall be held accountable in the hearts of those that surrounded you and stood your carcass and darkness like darkness tears sight from wide eyes and the absence of light night
going on? What's going on?
Stop, I'm getting a warrant while they're calling for your papers on your front lawn. What for? They want civil war. Our people being turned against our people, that's evil.
Sound the horn!
Ring the alarm! We took the protests to the streets in peace. The IDF's been training our police. Border Patrol recruits eyeing piles of bogus money. Good luck getting the signing bonus, dummy. You can't vote for it if it to lead your team. Then act surprised when it tries to eat your spleen. History repeats, same face and flee the scene. But I promise you motherfuckers won't suffer enough under the guillotine. That's mercy. Lord of mercy.
Residents have announced a war against ICE agents.
They tried to abduct my neighbors. We drove them off. We're driving out ICE hired goons.
Ice baby, vanilla ice crazy. Throw on some camo and swear off the ladies. Incel required, fuck you, pay me. Blue in the face, east side tradie. Low hanging fruit, bit off mother nature. Human rights nada until they turn and raid you. Coward face cover, like bandoleros. Coordinate from command center of the sharehold. Bitch known with another photo Abukaki. Dr. Strangelove on the back of a Lockheed. Put in 4K, Spike Lee double dolly. Cop City cohorts, the 90s kept Rodney. Nightstick tag team back again. Everybody want a nigga till we black again. Me no black, vote for Trump, tell me how's that win? Between Normandy and Weston, we call that twin.
To ICE, get the fuck out of here. We do not want you here.
Ruling class, henchmen, cultural clans to make America white again. When was it great? When Brits brought slaves or when they spent $1 billion to Bombay days? Chinga la migra, red hat Latinos sent to the front lines to protect pedos. Power to the people, the powerful of people eaters, petrified of us ever becoming equal. Neo-fascists, trash bastards, like a bullet fast, feel like I'm fighting against Franco. Repeating all over again, xenophobic trends, no country for anybody but rich men. They want us all to eat cake, let them eat cock, put Don's blonde head on a chopping block. Fresh blood for the guillotine. Fuck.
In the sunlight rapidly melts, while a slice to the neck will be rapidly felt. Fake fascist, fucking pedophilia. Protected by the actors in the cosplay wear. To the paperwork predator, parody pig. Dorks in solidarity, swearing they're big. Bad daddy gonna let them in the caddy one day, so they smile all the while getting openly played. Classism, fascism 101. Remember, dogs get left when the pigs start to run. Every dictator will end up on his back. Every elevator will eventually land at ground level where the devil gets a shovel to dig a grave for
for himself and his army of pigs. Death to elitists in the Aryan clan. America was great way before the white man.
Facts. Live from the island of Patmos, Yakub's pipe dreams beaming through the crack smoke. Fuck ice, but it's bigger than a rhyme though. Even the streets throwing packs on Gestapo. Stephen Miller is a useful idiot. Imagine being part Jewish, thinking you can never be the bald, liver spotted head of white supremacy. Just because you got Nazi outfits and haircuts and couldn't make it past the first round of a spelling bee with Russell Vaught shriveled hands slipped into your rectory. Trump's just a punchable face with a pedigree and pedophilic tendencies. More deaths than Jeopardy. Plus, Stormy Daniels said he had a small dick. That's the false prophet that these dumb fucks worship. Fuck ice. Talking mad shit. Fuck ice.
Uno, dos, tres, mask on her face. They say it's about law, it's not about race. It's not about face, it was always this way. 3/5 a person, black and brown people. This is a sequel for those new a prequel. With census for senselessness, life and liberty. The right to defy, that's a citizen. Protect your energy, we live in a den of thieves. We steal identities and steal anything and own everything except consequences. Cages and fences, outrageous offenses. Vote with the vengeance and hope for the best. They know your IP and they know your address. I know it's a mess and I know that you're stressed. But now is the time, stay calm and collect. Whatever comes next, it'll come with a debt, as well as a death that they'll drown in the press. We all get oppressed, it's the right and the left.
Protesters rolling out a guillotine.
What is that message? It sends the guillotine message.
You are sad excuses for human beings. You guys are violent, cowardly pigs.
Guillotine, swing, 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 and chop, chop, chop. Guillotine, swing, 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 and chop, chop, chop.
It is now and forevermore. The guillotine.
Oh, I am so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. Thank you guys so much for sitting and listening with us. Every person on that track, we have a real relationship with. They've sat right here with us on the DOD45 show. This is a community that I'm proud to ride with, and having them all on this track that I've curated and on a beat built by our kids fucking means the world to me. And real quickly, I just want to tell you how this played out, and then you can go, and then I want you to go download it and share it and all that shit. The first parts were in those first three: Remy Ruff, Mike Ladd, and Staple Mouth. Those were in. Then Dose's verse activated Chesky, and Chesky absolutely bodied his verse. That really kicked everything into high gear. And there was this ripple effect. Chesky's verse got Dibbs motivated, so Dibbs dropped everything that he was doing to add his magic to the track. And then the chips just started lining up. Is it chips? The chips started lining up? Or is it Legos?
Probably Pringles.
Everything started lining up in place, and early adopter came in. Castro, Nick Nack, Def C, each came in at different points, and the song started to become this whole 11-minute monster that it is. When it was done, I sent it to Zol for a mix, and then he called a few days later with the surprise of Sage Francis's verse. And I say the surprise of that because initially, when I was reaching out to Sage to be on it, it was just going to be really difficult because Sage had just got off tour, off the Atmosphere tour, and he had some other things going on. But yeah, Zol called me and he's like, "Do you like surprises?" And Sage's verse is the Chef's Kiss. And then real quickly, I just want to say, because it says curated by Art by Tai, and I just want to take like what curated means. I curated the lineup of the artists to be on the track. I reached out to everybody individually. I even did the arrangement of the verses where things line up. Obviously, I did the cover art. With the verses thing, Blacklick actually recorded his verse where Sage's verse was, but after I heard his verse lyrically, I just felt like his verse was a better way it was like the bow for the whole thing. His verse was like the perfect wrap up for it. So I had moved that over to the last verse of that. I've spent hundreds of hours on this track alone. I've listened to it in all its different forms for over 1,000 times, but I just want to say that this music, this underground hip hop, it means the world to me, and it's responsible for most of my artwork. So this is like, this sort of thing is what I can offer back to the music that I guess made my career as an artist. So my time and my energy and my hands on this, like that stuff it's worth it for me. The topic in general and speaking out about the bullshit that we deal with as citizens in our own nation. And hey, listen, maybe it's not affecting you, but it is affecting so many fucking people, and it's breaking family. It's just, well, listen to the music. The music speaks on it. I'm not as verbally.
There's a lot of terror happening for individuals, especially even just being held in those facilities. Like a prison, our prison in Salt Lake City holds around 3,000 people. The place we just bought, we didn't buy it, the ICE just bought here in Salt Lake, should hold around 10.
Yeah, it's
1,000.
Yeah, it's, and
that's
what
crazy.
do you need that for? Yeah, it's
that's a concentration camp.
Yeah, it's ugly what's happening. That being said, my artwork, that's what we do this show, that's what pays for all of this. It's always come from a place of processing, not preaching, and I'm never creating to push my ideologies onto anybody. I'm creating because something is moving inside of me, and this is how it comes out. My artwork is how it comes out. I'm authentic to that, to always. In my fucking core, I'm authentic to what I'm feeling and what comes out. You may not connect with everything that I make or everything that I'm part of or everything that I'm sharing, and that is okay. That's what this is, and that's what these artists on these tracks have done. That's what we do as artists. We observe, we process, we speak, and that's what this is. That's what these tracks are. And I just want to say about underground hip-hop, hip-hop has always been a voice against oppressions and shit like that. But I feel right now, in what's going on in the world, the underground hip-hop scene has stepped up into the role of what the protest bands of the 60s and 70s were. And I feel like underground hip-hop right now is that. Like, people have, go look, if you follow hip-hop and go look on your Instagram feeds, go look, Brother Ali, I mean, there's so many people putting out songs in protest of not just ICE, but everything. And I'm proud of what's been created here, and I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it gets people activated again. And when I say activated, there's a lot of distractions going on, and that's all, I believe, on purpose. I mean, most people believe that's all on purpose, to distract you from everything. It's every day it's something new. Even these tracks should have came out. Nothing's changed. I mean, things have gotten worse as far as what's going on with what these tracks are about. But in the media cycle, it's not as, shit. Yeah, it's just, you get what I'm saying.
A lot of smoke and mirrors to cover up all types of things.
All types of things. And this topic is still at the top, and it still matters. And I hope that you'll share this song, and I hope that you'll comment, and you'll just listen to it 1,000 times and share it 1,000,000,000 times and push it in the faces of the people that you know who've been asleep. So that's that. We can get out of here. I want to thank all of the artists who put their voices on these tracks. I want to thank Mr. Dibbs. I want to thank DJ Zoll. Thanks to this community. A huge thank you to Strange Famous Records. We're co-releasing this with Strange Famous Records, and it's amazing to have their stamp of approval on this project. It means the world to me. So there you go, you guys. Go to Bandcamp, DOD45.bandcamp.com. Download the song for free, but you can throw some, while you're doing that, just go ahead and throw some money at it, because all of the money will go to the Immigrant Defense Project. Also go to immigrantdefenseproject.org to see the work that they're doing for everything that's going on.
So many people need help right now.
Share the song, share it in your stories, share it in a text to your people wherever these people are. This is how we get this to travel. The link is in the episode notes to where you can download it, or it's just really easy, DOD45.bandcamp.com. Check out the DOD45.com to read all about this whole project called the 45 LP. That's the project that these two songs are part of, the bigger thing. And that will all be announced July 14th, my birthday, July 14th. So there you go, you guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging with the DOD45 show through these quiet stretches. I love this show. I love this community. Episodes will come out when we have them. Adrienne, anything you want to, final words?
Very well done.
They're very well done, everybody. Really.
I was telling you, well done.
Thank you. But also, yes, everybody, because you guys, everyone fucking killed it on this album. Everyone is continuing to kill it out there. We love you, everybody. Stay safe and all those things. Thank you. My apologies to Aesop Rock. We ran out of time. Peace.
DOD45.
Thank you for joining in on yet another episode of the DOD45 show. Please hit the subscribe or follow button so that you never miss an episode. You can even go one step further by leaving us a review on the YouTube stream or on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever it is that you stream our show from. You can find me at Art by Tai on all the socials or at artbytai.com. And if you'd like to follow the DOD45 show on social media, we're at DOD45W on Instagram, or you can go over to our website at DOD45.com where you can shoot us an email, join our mailing list, and watch all of our past episodes. Consider joining us for a live chat on the YouTube premieres of episodes every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace.